Mod review. Mod review. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is AwesomeGamerYTTV, and today I do have a quick announcement. I did set up the green screen, so now you can see it's working. I think it's so cool, you know, I can have a background image. There's a bit of glitchery about right here, I would say, but I'll have to fix it in a later video. But I do have it set up. Hold on, if I go ahead and go to my filters real quick, and then here we go. So if I turn off this, you can see it's a green screen. So my green screen is set up, it's ready to go, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it back up for you guys so you can see the difference. So 481, that's what I have it set on, and then yeah, you get the point. That's the settings I have it on. But yeah, it's working. It's ready to go. I just wish it wouldn't do this, and I think it's just because my hair is kind of an odd color when I kind of sleep and wake up, so it might just be that, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, all that will be set up later, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into this video today. I don't know why it didn't stop. It always does that to me, and I don't know why. I guess when I have OBS clicked on, it doesn't stop, but if I click out of OBS... Alright, boys, so we're in our mod review world. I think we got a package earlier, too. Let's go check out the package. So, shipment for Awesome Gamer. Huh. What's inside? Okay, so everything for Archimedes ships and a letter. Okay. Oh. So y'all wanted another mod review? Okay. Ready to do it then. Let's go. So we can we'll keep this letter. But today our mod review is on Better Questing and Archimedes ships. So these two mods are a bit complicated. I mean, Archimedes ships is pretty simple, but not quite. So first thing you're going to need to make is a ship's helm. The ship's helm is made by this. It's a very cheap recipe that makes you a ship's helm. And then you're going to need some floaters, which you put on the bottom of the ship, which takes wool and a wood like log. And then you need a balloon color of your choice. So you have white, orange, magenta, light blue, yellow, lime, pink, gray, silver, cyan, purple, brown, blue, red, cream, black. Yeah, you've got a ton of colors. Silver, by the way, is another word for light gray. So just keep that in mind. So I think I'm gonna go with just the light blue, and I'm gonna go with, I need the floaters and the ship's helm, and then you build the ship out of a block of your choice. So I'm gonna choose some wood slabs and then fences and a fence gate, and I'm also gonna need a ladder. I'm just gonna show you how I like to build my ships this way. So let's come over here. So first thing you're going to notice is when you're building your floaters, make sure they are off the ground, because if they are touching the ground, when you go to assemble the ship, it's going to try to assemble the whole world and it will not work. It'll come up with a message saying you've hit the block limit. Just make sure not to connect it. And also don't forget to make these things not too big, because it will not work if they're too big. And then as well, make sure they're not connected to the world, because the world goes on infinitely. So now what I like to do for these corners is something like this, like the edges. I like to do something like along these lines. So let's do that, and then bring it along this side, and then bring it along this side. Also, my blocks of choice that I'm using are modded, but if you want, you can use vanilla blocks as well. Just make sure not to use too heavy blocks, because remember, if you use blocks that are very heavy, it will take more to get this off the ground. So I'm going to build this up to about there. Now this is where the balloons are going to be a bit weary, because the balloons, you have to place a certain number. You have to place like so much for it to be able to fly. So remember that when you're building your like balloon designs, that it does need to have a certain amount before it can fly. So I'm just gonna build a simple straight up like rectangle. I'm gonna build like 2 layers, I think. So let's build 2 layers. Build a second one. This isn't the prettiest thing, but I mean it gets the job done. And then I'm just gonna build one across here like this. And there we go. That's pretty much it for the airships now. I might just add some fences around here. And I might add a fence gate on this side too. So fence gates, ladders. So there you go. Now if we're in survival mode, we can jump up on this ladder, get in here. Now the last thing you're going to need to place is your ship's helm, which I'm going to place right there. You right click on it. You can name the ship if you want. I'm just going to type in, I don't know, ahoy. There. Alright, we renamed it. Now you want, whenever you're ready, make sure that it has enough balloons, has floaters on the bottom, and it's not touching the ground. Then you're going to click assemble. Now you're going to click mount. And then what you can do is fly the ship around. So I'm pretty sure I need to check my controls here. I've changed my controls. So yeah, ascent is up. Alright, so my controls are a bit different, but they're going to be different for you just because, yeah, I've changed my controls a bit. I'm not sure why. You know what? I'm going to have to go back to default, I think. Reset these. So it's gotta be, it's X and C. X. Not sure that's doing anything. So that means that our ship does not have enough balloons. So let me go back to my controls. Up. Down. Wait, no, that's down. Brake should be left. Disassemble should be to the right. Ship inventory should be I, or no. I'm gonna set it to like decimal. There we go. Okay. So that means that's a good sign that this thing either does not have enough floaters, which I think it does not have enough floaters. So I'm gonna disassemble this. I'm gonna, well actually, yeah, it needs to come up. So if that happens, like this, where it falls on the floor, you need to break around it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And I think I need more floaters, so let me do that. Get down here. Let me break all these. And then I need some of this. Place the sandstone. Now I need to break down one more layer under here. So when I place more floaters, it does not touch. Okay, so now I'm gonna place more floaters. I'm gonna just place a line down the middle like this and see if that's enough. Now we're going to assemble the ship. Is it able to fly? No. So that's a sign that I need more balloons. So, disassemble it. I mean, it's floating, but it's not actually going up in the air. So that means you need more balloons. So I'm going to place some more along like this, and I'm going to go up down the middle like this again. And then I'm going to place some off to the side like this too. And then like on top. There we go. Now let's see if that's enough balloons. That should be. I'm pretty sure that's enough. But yeah, you gotta kind of play the guessing game with your ship and see if it's able to. Yep, and that's the error right there. It cannot create one more than 2,048 blocks. So that just means you need to break blocks around your ship so that it doesn't touch the ground. Assemble. Mount. Oh, are we able to fly? Oh yeah, right. I said it. Yep, we're able to fly. So, there you go. Now, I will want you to keep in mind, let's disassemble this here. Close my door, assemble again. One thing I will keep in mind, I would keep in mind if I were you, is the fact that this thing is a lag monster on servers. So make sure not to have too many of these on your server, because they will cause a lot of lag. And it's not going to be a fun time if you're managing a server and it's very laggy and unplayable. But you get the point anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and come down now. So I'm going to land over here. Now when you're landing, make sure not to touch. Okay, so apologies ahead of time. I'm re-recording this part of the video because I accidentally muted my microphone at a certain part of the clip. But anyway, what I was talking about was how you should land this aircraft. You want to land just one block off the ground, so that you can still get on the ship like this, and it's not going to try to assemble the whole world as your ship. So this is me. I want to say approximately 2-3 hours after I recorded that last clip. So. Yeah, I actually muted my mic, so I'm a big dumbass, but also I did want to show you guys something. I thought it was kind of funny. If I just pull up my green screen, look what happens. Like, you can see my room, but it's like partly invisible, so like, if I just cover myself, I disappear. Like, watch. But then I come back. So it's so weird, like, it's like, you can see my room now, like you can see my room, and then now you can't, and it's it's so funny. But anyway, just thought I would show you that. But let's get into better questing. So that was the whole point of this clip. The whole better questing audio was gone because I'm an idiot and muted my microphone. And just checking right now to make sure I didn't mute my microphone and didn't pull the same move twice. But yes, I did not mute my microphone. So let me go ahead and fill up this space. Fill all this up. My green screen is so cool, but the problem is it's so sensitive. When the daytime changes, I have to go in and configure everything again. So I have like 2 filters set up for daytime and nighttime. So yeah, it's always fun. But yep, that's pretty much that whole field. So now let's get into better questing. So 2 ways you can get into better questing. One, by keyboard, grave by default, but you can go in your options, controls here, and you can change it. And then as well, other than grave, you can get a quest book. So get a quest book. And there you go. So that's the Race to Space and a couple other mod packs that have that expansion. That works. I'm not sure why my green screen's freaking out now. Are you done? Why is it doing that? Maybe I need to adjust this. Green screen. Okay, I think it's done now. But anyway, what I was saying was, why is it doing that? That actually really messes with me. I'm sorry, but I'll be right back in a second. Alright, I think I fixed it now, but apologies for that. I'm going to go ahead and show you the quest book. So if we go into quest, I already have a quest line that I already did, thanks to me being a dummy, but I can add a quest line. Let's add a new one. So let's just say, let's just make this one test. Do test. Then we're going to add quests, so add quest to this, right? Why is it okay? add new, edit, and then this is just going to be called basic. It's not going to have a description. I don't really care about that. So we're going to go through each one of these individually. So XP requires you to have a certain number of XP on your person. Checkbox, you have to like check off certain tasks, and once you check off all of them, you get rewarded. Fluid, you have to have a certain fluid within a certain vicinity of you. Location, you have to be in a certain location. Crafting, you have to craft something. Block break, you have to break a certain number of blocks. Retrieval, this is where you have to like get something and have it in your inventory. Hunt, killing stuff. Meeting, I'm not sure what that is. And scoreboard, like the Minecraft scoreboard. So ours is going to be a retrieval. So we're going to not consume. So this is consume right here. We're going to set it to false. Then we're going to add a new item. So item, done. Now we're going to say, let's say we're going to need, let's say a stack of gobble. Sorry, I accidentally pressed my stop recording button, but yeah, I put a stack. We're gonna need a stack of cobble, and then let's say like 32 or no iron. We're gonna need 32, not 323, but 32. Then we're gonna need, let's say, like gold. We need like 8. Hold on, wait, we need to go back. Iron ingot, please. And that needs to be 32. Then I'll explain that ore dictionary in a second. Then we're gonna say a new item. We're gonna get diamond 4. Then we're gonna say they also need a stack of redstone, so redstone. And then let's say they need a final thing, which is copper. So let's say copper. And they're gonna need 16. Now, here's where we run into an issue. Because there are multiple coppers, it's only gonna accept, if we don't change ore dictionary, it's only going to accept this copper, this exact copper. But if we set ingot copper, then it'll accept all our copper ingots. So that copper, that copper, that copper, and that copper, and that copper, and that copper, and you get the point. There's a ton of different copper ingots, so it has to make sure to set it to ore dictionary if there's multiple kinds of a certain thing that you want them to get. So then we're going to go ahead and click done, 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 and there you go. Now you can see it's filtering through all of the different kinds of copper. Now we need to add rewards. So let's say a choice. So your choices are, let's say item, let's say a loot crate, that is 0%, or 4 iron ingots, or no, ore, 4 iron ore. And then that's your choice. And then we're gonna say item. And then this gives it to them automatically. This is no choice. Let's say, let's get like redstone. Let's give them, let's see. Let's give them, let's see here. Let's just give them a block of iron. Okay, done. Okay, so now, once we get all these items, we'll get a loot chest or iron ore. You have to choose one. So I'm gonna choose the loot chest, and then you get a block of iron, and then you click claim. Now I can't claim it because I do not have the stuff in my inventory, but you get the point. If I have that stuff in my inventory, it will give it to me. So yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it for better questing. It's pretty simple. As well, if you want this front page to be changed, you'll have to mess with some files in your save. I'll leave a link in the description to show you how to set up your thingy, but it's pretty simple. All you have to do is come here. This is your home image. So you've got to make a folder inside of your better questing folder inside of your save, and then yeah, so that's pretty simple. You just get like a file that you think you would want to be your like front page, and then you just come here, call it default title, and then put it like this. If any of you understands how this works, then that's how. But if not, then I will leave a link in the description to a wiki page on how to do that. But anyway, that's it for better questing. That's going to be it for this video as well. So yeah, that's thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more awesome videos like this one. If you need extra help with better questing and Archimedes ships, the wikis will be linked in the description. And yeah, so I will see you all another day. Peace out.